The Michael Vaughan Cricket Academy. I don't see your name quite on that pavilion just yet.
I think what they expect is sun, surf, cold beer. You know, don't get too burnt. Make sure you slip, slop, slap.
What's the phrase you least want to say? Execute plans.
Execute plans. Yeah, we're just heading back to my old cricket club. Aberdale Park is the venue. I reckon I would have been around 14, 15 when I played with Joe Root's dad, Matt, in the second team. And little Joe and his brother Billy. Little Billy bowling his leg spin, playing all the trick shots. Joe being really quiet, dead unassuming, playing it the technical way. He was about the size of a toothpick back then. I mean, it's great to come back. We're fortunate to have set up an academy. Be hopefully another Joe Root flying out of the Sheffield conveyor belt of cricket. This is where I used to wait. Here, I used to have to stand here for Geoffrey Boycott and say, Geoffrey, can I have your autograph? And he goes, if you carry my bags. Look at the state of these dressing rooms. Well, he's even got one of my old bats. Look at that. That's one of my bats. MB. I reckon that's 25 years old. I played seconds with your dad a lot.
Yeah, he would have been here. Yeah, played what, as a 16-year-old?
Yeah, 15, 16, I played quite a lot of seconds first. Your dad played a few first, then was in regular. Used to run between the wickets hard, didn't he?
Yeah.
Used to love the little scrappy running between the wickets. Push two.
Yeah.
Steady on. What do you remember about coming through this cricket club?
Me and my brother would be on the sidelines knocking a ball around, getting into trouble for disrupting the game or badgering the players to come and throw balls at us.
Don, your granddad, would sit in the corner, you know, with the group of what was about 4 or 5 of them, weren't there? The old guys.
There's 6 of them, I think.
A few pints.
Yeah, they had a few pints. And as I said, we'd just come down and watch Dad play, and from that we'd either try and find other lads similar age that were down here to play with and against, and just try and create some sort of game on the sideline.
Where did you used to sit?
I used to sit here, somewhere here, as a youngster.
You're telling me that's just arrived? Look at the state of it.
Yeah, I know, it's a new addition.
So I used to sit over here. This was me here. I tell you what, there's not a lot changed. Could do with a liquor bank, couldn't it? So you obviously have to make tactical decisions out in the middle. You set fields, you take bowlers off. Who's been the grumpiest so far that you've had to take off and he's not liked it?
There was no way I was getting the ball out of Jimmy's hands. There's time at the start of the summer and the first game where things weren't going as I'd quite liked, and maybe was quite quick to take off our leading wicket taker of all time, but that's just how I saw it there and then.
Do you think that was quite a big moment for you?
Maybe, yeah, maybe a little bit, but I mean, he might not agree with this, but it obviously seemed to work because the summer that he had, the amount of wickets he took, he bowled exceptionally well.
And in this series, it's key. You know, you're looking at many battles, but the key battle to me is the captains, yourself versus Steve Smith. How much do you know Steve Smith?
We've played against each other on a few occasions. Obviously not captained against each other before, and I've not played against him as a captain. There will be that focus of me against him, and those individual battles going on throughout the series. But my main focus is making sure that we as a group of players and as a squad of players take this great opportunity that lies ahead.
Good luck, mate.
Cheers.
Pretty easy for the group at the moment. We're really good friends, and the big thing is that we actually want to see each and everyone go really well. We want to see Mitch Marsh come out and score 100. We want to see Josh take wickets. So there's days where you get sick of each other, but that's like everyone. But it's pretty incredible what we've got. Oh. Got him. There's a lot of dinner dates, there's a lot of movies, there's a lot of FIFA being played. It's basically an open door policy when you're away on tour.
There's a FIFA game upstairs, the Ashes cricket,
yeah.
And you any good at that?
Nah, Josh Hayes would absolutely flog me. He hit me for about 20 off my over, so it's not very good. Not a good start.
It's everything really. I've been lucky enough to play in one in England, but to play an Ashes in Australia on home soil is, really looking forward to it. We always love the BARMY Army coming to Australia and adding that hype to the crowds and you know, sticking it to us for most of the day. But it's all good fun, and the crowds really make the games more exciting and really make it fun for us.
Happy birthday, dear Larry. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thanks.
All right.
No, I don't do it.
Personally, being able to play in front of the BARMY Army, I've actually loved it. They're a good humour. If you can have a laugh about yourself, you can take it in your stride. I actually end up singing along with the song, so hopefully we've got some good ones this year and that I can sing along with them. So it's good fun and hopefully it'll be good banter. As a kid growing up, we used to toss the bat, and whoever won the toss, and they were Australia. If you lost, you were in England, so you always hated losing the toss. But you were just playing in the back in the backyard. But as you can see, there's good banter with Mitch Marsh there, doing his best goat impersonation. But those pants are a bit tight there, Mitchy boy. What? Good off-season, Mitch. So, but yeah, it's a massive honour to come and put the baggie around and go out and play for cricket for your country. So, and to play against the Poms, it's going to be a massive thrill and a good challenge for us.
Hello, crew. How are you? Hello, mate. What's your name? Max Darren. Ashes series is just huge for everyone involved, whether you're a player, a fan, a coach, administrator, people that come to the game day in, day out. They pack the stadiums, whether you're in Australia or England. So it's just a great feel about the Ashes. It's high pressurised cricket, and you know the people that play really well become legendary.
Shit, you have me doing?
I think what they expect is sun, surf, cold beer. You know, don't get too burnt. Make sure you slip-slop slap. But the camaraderie between the two countries is great. I mean, we love each other. So, at the end of the day, there's that love-hate relationship when the competition's on. But outside that, I think they'll have a great time exploring Australia, as we do when we go to England.
He bowls to the left, he bowls to the right. Mitchell Johnson, your bowling is... We're here at Lord's, home of cricket, most beautiful ground in the world. This is famous pavilion, back of the pavilion. Long rooms through there. You know, forget Andrew Flintoff in 2009, stopping us all at the door on the last day. So, watch this, lads, I'm going to whip them into a frenzy. Stand at the door, go, come on, you lot, up you get. Watching all the old men swinging their bowls, go, oh, England, Freddie! The funniest thing of my life. This isn't going to be very sensible. They want it to be really sensible. It's not.
That doesn't surprise me.
I don't want any boy. If I get a single answer out of you that would come a post-match interview, then I've failed.
What's the phrase you least want to say? Execute plans.
Execute plans.
So what about hitting good areas? Can I get that in?
Yeah, absolutely. If you can say hitting good areas, executing plans as often as possible, we'll do a bloopers takes at the end. Personally, I enjoyed the T-shirts that said Stuart Broad is a bloke. And there's a story behind that, isn't there?
There is, yeah. I mean, I was walking back from the park in Melbourne with my mum just before Christmas, and I saw this bloke walking towards me in a bright yellow T-shirt. I could see the Stuart Broad earlier. I had a cap and glasses on. I thought, oh no, here we go. I said, just don't abuse my mum. He walked up to me, and I can see him sort of slowing down, looking a little bit lost. And he stopped me. Goes, oh, excuse me, mate. I'm like, oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Do you know where the park is? I'm like, I do actually, yeah, it's just on the right down there. Oh, cheers, buddy. Off he went. No idea who it was.
So, someone you'd want to bat for your life, root or cook?
Cook.
Someone you'd want to bat with, Anderson or Swann?
Swann.
Yes. Someone you'd want to catch at slip, Swann or root?
Swann.
Yes! Stuart, we're done.
That's very much like the SS one now, isn't it? Like that long... We're up in the GM factory up in Nottingham. Myself, Jake Ball and James Vince. We've basically just come up for a day to get our kit for the Ashes and to speak to the guys that are around. I hate the knots. Some people say the knots make it go better. And I'm
in the middle.
Yeah, if you're in the middle, you're fine. But I usually hit them here and I hit them there quite a lot as well. What I like about a bat at the moment changes every 2 minutes, which makes these guys' job really hard. So these would have been made exactly how I've had them for the last year, but I've got a new theory in my head at the moment that I want to have a look at the face changing. Just because I hit them so badly during the year, that I want to see if I did round him off a bit, that it'd make the connection a bit cleaner. Vincey, you're a natural, mate.
Thank you. I didn't get that.
29 seconds. I know what your job's going to be after cricket.
Charles White gave it away a little bit because I think James Whittaker speaks to your CEO at your county as well. So he gave me a small idea because I'd missed his call. I'd also had a call from Chult, so I kind of knew what was possibly coming. And he says, "Congratulations, we'd like you to, you're part of the Ashes tour." Shivers down your back, and yeah, the next couple of hours sort of sat there thinking, about what to expect and how exciting it is. It's the usual question, are you excited, things like that? Yeah, of course I'm excited. I'm going to the Ashes, something that, as a kid I watched me and my brother used to sit on the sofa from the first ball to the last ball and then go in the garden and try and recreate what happened, and now I've got the chance to potentially play in an Ashes. It's quite mind-blowing, to be honest.
My favourite memory has to be singing at Mitchell Johnson, the whole crowd.
As he walked out to bat, second innings, he sang it all the way to the middle. Chris Chemnick ran up and bowled him first ball. He sang it all the way back. I honestly felt sorry.
I interviewed him last week, Mr. Johnson, and he said that the BARMY Army had done a job on him. And he said the way that he got over the barracking from you guys, that his kids, he'd watched Frozen, and he used to sing the Frozen song, Let It Go, at the end of his mark, to completely nullify the BARMY Army. And to be fair to him, he did let him go, didn't he? He did let, yeah. So sing that this winter.
I can learn that one. Yeah. Oh, the power of music, hey? We did used to play Rocky for Warner. I mean, I guess this time.
Oh, because he punched Rooty. Yeah. People have forgotten about that, haven't they? Yeah, he punched Rooty. Yeah. What's the matter with him? Yeah, go hard on him.
Yeah, we won't be playing that for anyone else, obviously. I'd like to officially invite you to come and join us at your leisure over in Australia and join us.
That's it, and I'd like to officially invite you to come and join me. I'm training for the marathon while I'm over there, so you can come and join me if you want.
Oh, you never know.